You know I like getting on that grill, so I'm super excited. Let's rub us a leg of lamb down, throw it on the grill, smoke it. Let's get to it, y'all. It's JB Sutton Hands. So we got a really nice cut of meat. I don't have to do too much of this, um, but just gonna start by putting some slits in here, just so we can get our seasoning and our marinade deeply penetrating into the inside of this tender piece of leg meat. But I don't want to go too deep. Just want to get right below the skin. Just draw some tic-tac-toe lines with your knife. That's the best way I can explain it. So if I marinate, I want to do something that's gonna add a little bit of aroma, a lot of flavor to this lamb. So I'm starting out with 6 cloves of garlic and some freshly chopped rosemary. Then you know the basic ingredients: a little black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. But I really wanted something different, not the traditional dry rubs, but we're still going on the grill. I'm still gonna smoke this for a fair amount of time. All right, so I'm gonna add a little lemon zest to this, just give that extra twang. I'm gonna use about 1.5 lemons, but just make sure you don't go too deep on this lemon. You don't want to get that bitter part in here. All right, now I'm gonna squeeze half of a lemon. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit of sweetness to this, just to balance this out. So we'll come over here with some honey. Last but not least, a little bit of olive oil to make sure we get an even spread on this. See, can we get this blended up? Not the best blender, but we'll see. So y'all know the drill. Time to get your hands a little dirty. Let's work this marinade into this meat. Try to get this all into these grooves. You can see most of the garlic didn't get chopped up, but we're gonna work with what we got. We're not gonna sweat the little things. You just work this into the grooves. I'm just gonna do this on both sides. So we're getting this backside nice and rubbed down. Just gonna put this in the fridge. Let this thing work. Let those flavors really get into the meat. So check out our meat. You can see the lemon and the rosemary coming through. We're gonna put this on the grill, skin side down. Just want to get that crust, that char on the outside of the skin real quick. It's been on here about a good 8 minutes. Gonna flip this over. I'm gonna let it do its thing on the back side, and then we're gonna slide it over to our side with no coals, and we're gonna smoke it for a couple hours. Take a look, y'all. It's beautiful. Nice and moist. You can see it was dripping down at the bottom. Been smoking this about 3.5 hours. Obviously, I'm on a little grill, so my temperature is probably pretty high, but I don't measure it. I can just tell. I can just look at it, tell when that meat done. So our meat been resting for about a good 20 minutes. You can see the juices flowing out of it. Let's cut this open. Man, that's cooked to perfection. Slightly pink. Still moist. And it ain't bleeding. All right, trying to see what we got. Taste this real quick. Nice and tender. Yeah. JB Southern Hands, y'all. Thank you for watching the video. Leg lamb.